Did you develop anxiety after starting a hormonal contraceptive? Hi, I'm Dr. Jolene Brighten, and a leading expert of post-birth control syndrome and the long-term side effects and consequences associated with using hormonal contraceptives. And here's the deal. While many of us have heard, and myself included while I was on the pill, that there is no connection between our mood and birth control, it ain't true. In fact, there's plenty of research out there to support a correlation between women starting hormonal birth control and then experiencing symptoms of depression, anxiety, and even suicide. So if you're a woman who started the pill or the patch or the IUD or the ring, know that any of these hormonal contraceptives can and absolutely do mess with your mood. So what to do if you're experiencing anxiety when you start these hormones? Well, first things first, talk to your gals and talk to your doctor and get support. There's been upwards of 20% of women stating that they did develop anxiety after they started hormonal contraceptives. So I just want you to know first, you're not alone. And one of the most important things you can do is seek out support. Now, you may need to transition off of those hormones. That's the real talks about it. But right now, you may be thinking, well, I cannot have a baby. And we certainly don't want to be messing around with that if this is not your time and not your desire to have a baby. So what are some things that you can do right now if you're on hormonal contraceptives and you're dealing with anxiety? One of the first things that I recommend is getting your body moving every day. Exercise is tremendous for not only helping our hormones come into balance, but when we are feeling anxious, it allows your big muscles, so going for a walk or doing squats, get your big muscles moving so they can chew up some of that excess energy. You definitely want to practice some mindfulness. Now, doing some deep breathing, some meditation, or Tai Chi, any of those mind-body practices can be hugely beneficial in supporting your neuronal pathway, so your nervous system. The other thing you're going to want to do is take a high quality probiotic. One of the ways that these hormones can mess with our mood is by messing with our gut first. And we know the gut is very much intimately connected with your mood. So taking a high quality probiotic can really help restore your gut health. And as long as you're on contraceptives, I recommend every woman in my medical practice stay on a probiotic for as long as they're on these contraceptives so they can really protect their gut health. Now, if anxiety is getting the best of you, and boy, have I been there, you may want to try employing something like a liposomal GABA. You're going to need the liposomal form so that it can actually get in your brain and do the business right. Taking just a capsule of it's not going to be enough. But you can also leverage herbal therapy. And one of the number one herbs I recommend women start with is passion flower. So why I recommend passion flower is because it can also help with the GABA pathways in your brain. GABA is the neurotransmitter that makes you feel super chill, super calm, and can help bring that anxiety down. So hey, listen, if you need more support, I want you to know I got you. I'm the first doctor to develop protocols around coming off of hormonal contraceptives and supporting women while they're on them and put it into an online program that you can do in the comfort of your own home. If you want to learn more about that, go ahead and click the link below, and that'll take you over to my birth control hormone reset, where you can literally hit the reset on your hormones and take back your hormone health, take back your period. And girl, I invite you to do that today.